Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Learn GSP with Mahesh. So in our 17 videos in 17 hours challenge, we are doing our 13th video, the magic number I would say 13th July 13th video. So I wanted to show some special thing in this video, the hidden gems in Cloud Shell. So in Cloud Shell you will see you can do something like normal editing of a file using a VI editor or Nano editor, or you can go to the complex version of it, which is the most talked product or platform in GCP is Anthos. You can get everything in Cloud Shell. Let me show you that. And just for your information, I'm a great fan of Cloud Shell, and that's the reason why you would have seen in my YouTube channel also lots of videos on Cloud Shell itself. Like initially, I had posted 5 tips on Cloud Shell, how to run Visual Studio in Cloud Shell, 3 advanced tips on Cloud Shell. I have showed many videos in that because I'm really a great fan of Cloud Shell there. So now today we'll explore something new which has come up in Cloud Shell. So everybody knows the VI editor is there, Nano editor, something like if I just do VI. So the VI editor is there. Similarly, if I just go to the home screen, then you can use Nano editor. Things are there. So if I just close this, these are very small things. Now you can have some medium stuffs like your Java. So if you want a Java runtime, it is there. If you are a guy who's from Python background, you have Python. Or if you say I'm a .NET guy, you have .NET also. So it's there. Or if you say if you are a web developer, Node.js. The version may not be the latest one. The latest one is 14.5 or something, but it is good. So a stable version is there. So you may say this is all fine. I'm a guy who's more into Dockers, Kubernetes, all those things. You don't worry. You have even for Docker, you have the Docker runtime install. If you are running something with kubectl, you have kubectl. So so you have to use hyphen. So help or version, if I just type version, should show the version there. So or if it does not show also it's okay. So you need to know understand that kubectl is also there. That is a key part there. And it's not only that. If you are into CI/CD process or more into Helm, Helm is a package manager which you get in with Kubernetes. You can use this. Or if you are into CI/CD where or you are into infrastructure as a code, you want to do that, you have Terraform. So you get that. These are all something which is really awesome features. And if you are from a database background, you have MySQL client. It's there. If you are from Postgres, you have Postgres. That's good. But if you are into totally the extreme and the advanced person who tried to do something with migration from on-prem to GCP or from AWS to GCP or from Azure to GCP, you are looking more at Anthos. Even Cloud Shell has something for you. To just do that magic, just do echo dollar path. So then you will know the hidden gems. So here you see the various paths. Now the most important thing for us is /Google migrate Anthos. So there's a partition like this. So if I just go there and list it, you should see the files there. So if I just clear the screen, ls, so you see GCE to GKE, migrate CTL. So these are some of the options which you get. And if I just put ls minus al, the migrate CTL is something which you're going to use when you're doing Velostrata. Using Velostrata, you want to do something. So that is a utility which you'll use. So, and you also have a README file where you can read the content to see, understand the Anthos related stuff. So most of the utilities when it comes, it's there in Cloud Shell. Try to leverage it and use it. And just for your information, if you're seeing this video for the first time, Cloud Shell is totally free of cost. Google gives you free of cost and it is attached to your ID, the ID which you use. It's not attached to any Google project. It's attached to your email account. And it's not only that, they also provide you 5 GB of persistent disk. So whatever you keep in slash home, it will be always persisted. So that's a cool feature, I would say. Benefits on top of benefits, that's what I would say. It's already free, they give you, and the machine type itself is also free. It's G1 small, so lots of freebies, I would say. Try to leverage it and explore your Linux skill set along with explore your GCP skill set. So those are the hidden gems in Cloud Shell which I wanted to share today in our uh, video, and this is our 13th video in the challenge. Thank you for watching.